Right now at 6, where did they go? Right now, police are searching for a mother who disappeared with her children following a violent confrontation with a DCF caseworker. You're watching CBS 4 News at 6 in HD. I'm Antonio Mora. That mother actually attacked the DCF employee. She's okay tonight, but police and the Child Welfare Agency do not know if they can say the same about the missing children. CBS 4's Gary Nelson is in Miami, where that confrontation took place. Gary.
Well, this mother, just 23 years old, has 5 children. Police are concerned about tonight. This violent episode occurred here at this Overtown apartment 6 days ago, but a public alarm wasn't sounded until last night. This woman, Kenema Atkins, police say, attacked a DCF caseworker at this apartment in Overtown. The investigator went to the complex and decided to take Atkins' 5 children, ages 4 months to 4 years, including these twin 2-year-old girls, after deciding the kids were endangered, were homeless, and their mother refused to go to a shelter. Police say Atkins went ballistic, punching the child welfare investigator, smashing her glasses, bloodying her nose, and then took off with the children. Police are hunting her and worried about them.
We're calling her violent because she beat up this caseworker. Now, we don't know what she's liable to do to these 5 children.
But why did Miami police wait 5 days to distribute these flyers? Sound an alarm for the public's help? Well, they say DCF dallied in filing a missing persons report.
DCF brought us the case yesterday. The missing reports, the actual report was filed yesterday.
Why did DCF not file a missing persons report until yesterday?
We contacted police right away. That's the procedure. We work with the police department.
DCF says police were called to the scene Friday, knew immediately that the mother had taken off with the children who officials feared were endangered.
Are you her grandmother?
Atkins' grandmother spoke to us through her screen door this afternoon.
Yeah, she good with her kids, but she got a quick temper, but she good with her kids.
She says her daughter was just protecting her children when she lashed out at the DCF worker.
I hope she just go and just tell the people who help her and then try to get her kids, and they work it out wherever they do. I don't know what they're going to do to them.
Well, they will charge her with battery if and when they find her and her children. Now, sources close to this investigation say there is no evidence that Atkins physically abused her children. The primary concern here was that the family was homeless and the mother refused to go to a shelter. Her first violent act that authorities are aware of is when she allegedly attacked this caseworker Friday night. Now the hunt is on. We're live in Miami. Gary Nelson, CBS 4 News.
Let's hope those kids are okay, Gary. Thanks.
First at 10, a developing story. An employee of the Department of Children and Families attacked on the job. She's okay, but a mother and her 5 children have now disappeared. CBS 4's Gio Benitez is live in Miami. Gio, what do we know?
Well, Cynthia, this all happened on Friday. Now police are still searching for this mother and her children, and they need your help. Police say this is where the assault happened. A DCF worker came to this apartment building trying to remove 5 children from a home. Police say the mother, Kenema Atkins, answered the door and hit the DCF worker in the face. Then we're told Atkins fled with all 5 of her children.
Unfortunately, this is something that our investigators face every day. They walk into these houses, they don't have a badge, they don't have a gun, they have their ID, and they come in there into situations which may be dangerous.
Lisette Valdez-Valle is a DCF spokesperson. She says police and DCF are desperately looking for Atkins and the children.
We need to know where they are, make sure that they're safe, and so we ask the community to please contact Crime Stoppers and to really make a difference in the lives of these children and of this mother.
Investigators say Atkins should be considered dangerous. All right, so if you know where Atkins is tonight, go ahead and give Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers a call. That number's 305-471-TIPS. We're live in Miami. I'm Gio Benitez, CBS 4 News at 10.
Say, where were you all week?
Where were you all week?
Well, can you say where you went with your
First at 10, the mother accused of assaulting a DCF worker fires back after a court hearing. Police also say she disappeared for almost a week with her 5 children. Tonight, she's lost custody of the kids and is under investigation. And for the first time, we are hearing some 911 calls made right after this whole confrontation. CBS 4's Peter Dench is live at the Miami Police Department with more. Police, Peter?
Cynthia, Kenema Atkins left Miami Police Headquarters here after speaking with police. Charges in this battery are pending because detectives still must speak with the DCF caseworker. Now, she did call 911, and that call shows that she urgently needed help from police. The caseworker tells the 911 dispatcher that Kenema Atkins struck her suddenly last Friday when she went to her Overtown apartment to take her 5 children into state custody.
I was told to say to the investigator, I need a police officer out here ASAP. I need somebody out here now. She struck me, and I need the officer because she's leaving with the children. Okay, do you need rescue? No, I don't need rescue. I'm fine. Where did she hit you at? She hit me in my face. Should somebody be on their way here?
911 received a second call from Atkins' uncle.
Let me attack the lady, and then, y'all need to come settle the problem, please.
The calls were released hours after we saw the 23-year-old Atkins inside a juvenile justice courtroom. A judge placed her 5 children, 2 of whom are seen here, in the temporary custody of her mother's family.
Everything is squashed or whatever. Everything they said was a lie. I'm not worrying about that. So,
Kenema, what can you say? Where'd you go?
Where were you all week? Where were you all week?
Atkins refuses to say where she went after the attack on the caseworker. Sources say DCF was responding to a call to the abuse hotline, that her children were homeless and she was refusing help and refusing to go to a shelter.
My kids good. They safe. They good and they safe.
Can you say, Kenema, why you got so angry with the DCF worker?
Everything was an allegation, so everything has been squashed.
Did you hit the DCF worker, though? Did you hit her?
Did you hit her?
Are you going to try and get your kids back, Kenema?
I'm going to get them back.
Why is that so important to you, Kenema, to get your kids back?
Because they are my kids, and I love my kids. That's what I'm supposed to do. Any mother would do anything to protect their kids. So therefore, I feel like I did nothing wrong. They seen in my favor what was going on. Everything was an allegation.
Now, Kenema Atkins is facing a charge of battery. She'll be back in court on April 26. I did speak to that DCF caseworker. She told me she's happy that the 5 children are safe. She wants to put this whole episode behind her, and she hopes this will never happen to her again. We're live at Miami Police Headquarters. Peter Dan, CBS 4 News at 10. Cynthia?
I bet she does. Thanks for that, Peter. The children disappeared last Friday, but the public really wasn't informed until 5 days later. There's been some finger-pointing between Miami Police and DCF over the delay. Today, the head of the Department of Children and Families said police were notified.
This situation, it didn't take 5 days. I mean, literally, she was alerting the law enforcement literally before the incident occurred. And there was, as I'd mentioned, she'd called the police, I believe, 4 times during the actual physical situation that occurred. So, and then police did come, and the police took the statements and this stuff literally, right at that time. So, I was comfortable that, the police are involved, and, at this point, the children have been sheltered and the woman has been found.
Secretary Wilkins went on to say the caseworker will remain on the job and will face no disciplinary action.